Hello, everyone. We be goblins, we be crass. We are the Goblin Cast, and today we're playing Pathfinder.
And I'm here. I'm going to be DMing. I'm with some friends. I got Jonathan here.
So,
My girlfriend Arabella.
Hi.
My coworker Kramer.
hello.
And so we're not going to go into too much detail about what we have in store today. Just going to jump right into this campaign. And this campaign particularly is based on one character, which I selected as Blake. He's basically going to be the main protagonist of the story up until he dies, or if there's a total party kill, who knows. So anyway,
Yeah, those happen. TPKs.
let's
been there, done that.
let's get right into this. So Blake, your character's name is Tazak, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So Tazak, you awaken from your slumber in your wooden. Wow, I already screwed that up. You awaken from your slumber in your wooden bedroom. You glance around the room to notice that once again you'll be returning to your work as a butcher. You hear the shouting of an old man, your father, telling you to get a move on. You dress yourself and glimpse outside the sun, barely rising. You smile knowing that the long winter has come to an end. Alright, so what are you going to do?
Well, as I'm getting dressed, do I have my equipment, like my weapons and shit, at this point?
You do not.
No.
You have access to them, but you have to go to the shed outside your house to get those said materials. And you know that the only weapon that you could easily obtain would be the family sword that is located in the butcher shop, which is just outside a little walkway.
I guess I'm gonna get dressed and then go see my father, see what he's yelling about.
All right. So you meet your father, who's also a halfling as yourself, and he tells you it's about time, and it's time to go to work, and which is to be
Mm-hmm.
to go cut meat for people. And so anyway, you step outside and you feel the brisk cold upon your face. So what are you gonna do from here?
It's so cold out here, Daddy. Dude, so cringe. I guess I'm just gonna walk to the butcher shop.
So you
and,
follow him to the butcher shop, and which by the way, the name of it is Better Slice Butcher Shop.
Ooh.
The Better Slice Butcher Shop. The location that this is set in is called. It's a little town called Banhy. You'll find out more about lore and stuff later on. John's laughing. I know, terrible name.
Banhy.
Yeah, it's spelt really weird too. Don't even ask. Which is located just outside. How do we pronounce that kingdom? The Daeserys, something like that. Daeserys.
Yeah.
Daeserys Hold, which is mostly common with humans and elves and such. Anyway, you'll learn more about this stuff later on. So you get in there, and he tells you to start cleaning things. And are you gonna follow his word or no?
I guess I'm gonna do a perception check and see if I really need to actually clean.
Okay, go ahead.
See how dirty the place is.
Okay.
So 13, and then I add perception, which is another 3, so 16.
16. It's fairly clean. You probably just need to wipe down some counters before you start cutting some meat, which you have in a unique freezer that you have within the butcher shop.
I'll sigh as I reluctantly grab a rag to start cleaning.
Okay.
Like,
Go ahead and start cleaning with a perform check.
fun. 16 again.
So you clean it pretty fine. It's clean enough for you to start. And the second you get done, he slaps a piece of deer meat right down in front of you, and he's like, "Cut this right."
Damn, Dad's an ass.
Yeah, he wants to get a move on. He wants to open up before he gets busy.
Crack the
then.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know, right? So, all right, I guess I'll grab the family sword and start using that.
You're gonna use the family sword.
Okay, then no.
Okay.
I thought about it. I'm gonna be an ass.
He snaps his fingers in front of your face. What are you looking at?
Alright, so then what do you want me to roll?
You're gonna do so you'll grab the butcher's knife. That's the cleaver or whatever it is that they use next to you, and go ahead and perform a survival check on that.
10.
10. You cut an okay, average size, average cut kind of meat. And you continue to do so throughout the early morning, and you begin to notice that the marketplace that is in front of you, because the place that you're in is basically a trading post. And so I'm going to go ahead and add the map here, which we're using map tool for. This is going to be fun. Whoops. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Okay, here's the cringe, guys.
Okay, that
bad.
doesn't look that horrible, honestly.
I know, it doesn't look too bad. So, we got this little hobbit to Zach. He's over at his butcher shop now. So, anyway, these are like little stands that people are standing behind and like selling stuff. And they're starting to fill up with people, because they're opening for business. Over here is more of like a more marketplace. These are like little tarps, that are on top of them. And then we got some buildings over here. I believe this one's like a weapons like place. This one's like a potion place. So anyway, it starts filling up with people. Now I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna ask some individuals or party members, I should say, where they want to be located at. What are they going to be looking at? So starting from the list, we have Belle. Where do you want to be located? Because remember, your characters are unconnected. This is their first time playing, so your characters are unconnected. So you're just kind of here on your own accord, kind of deal.
Checking out the stands that people would like.
Okay, which kind of stands? What do you want to look at?
Let's see. Antiques.
Antiques, okay. There you are. Okay. Okay, next one on the list is how do you pronounce your name again, John? Illan?
My character's name's Ellen.
Illan. Okay, where would you like to be located?
He will more than likely be checking out various magical items.
Okay, so you're
and
probably
or scrolls.
You're gonna be down here then. Let me get this moved up. So you're gonna be down here checking these guys out. Actually, one more. Okay, yep. And like they're like a countered service, so like it's, I don't know how to explain it. So you know how like when you go to like a carnival or something and you got the people behind the desk? Yeah,
It's a bar.
Yeah, it's a bar. Yeah. Okay, next one on the list would be Kramer, your Zephyr. Zephyr, yeah.
I'm chilling by some trees looking for thieves.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So, let me check my notes real quick, and we'll get this on a move on. Can I have everyone roll a perception check? So that's going to be, for the new players, a die 20, plus your perception check skill bonus.
Nice. How's an 8 do?
Okay.
I think I rolled 3.
A 3? Okay.
If that's the right.
Oh, you wanted me to do it too?
Yes, you
plus
too.
your perception.
What?
Or your perception skill.
I got 10.
10?
I have 5.
Oh, you
Nobody's
you
gonna
didn't
get
put
it.
any points into it. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, that was a
that's
bad time.
I think you got your results, DM.
Yeah, I got my results. So
Did everyone roll?
everyone's busy doing their own thing, and no one like notices anything in particular. And the day moves forward. Roll a perceptions check again.
Oh dear. Well, that's better. 17.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Okay.
5. 9.
9. And you're located to the south of everything too. You're not even like in the vicinity. Well, I mean you're in the vicinity, but
Well, I'm
like
busy working.
I'm nowhere near the
You're-
center of action.
yeah. So you Ilan hears a what would sound like screaming coming from behind him. And he turns around to look and sees that there's a whole bunch of crowd in here starting to panic, or they're going into a form of panic.
Out of curiosity, I will head over in that direction.
Okay. Are you gonna walk or do your normal?
I'll make haste.
Okay.
Walk very
So you can move how many? 6?
My.
Well, I mean you're
My
not out of
base
combat, so you're fine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say my base walking.
So you're gonna
speed's
come
very-
over here. I'm gonna have you guys roll perception again.
Me included or no?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, nice. That will be a 24.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
I'm not 1.
Oh shit! It begins.
11.
11. Okay. So who got less than 10?
I'm not 1.
Okay.
So.
So you still don't hear anything. You don't hear anything. You start noticing like the commotion, that the sound of the commotion behind you. So I'll allow you to move forward if you desire.
Okay. I proceed forward and trip.
And
Over
trip.
my own feet.
All right. So you're over there. So you, however, notice that through the commotion, it appears that someone is being mauled to death.
Mauled by what, per se?
It is a. Let me get the
Or
bestiary.
should I have to roll, or?
I will describe the creature to you.
Okay.
Could have made a great joke. Could have been mauled by them all.
Somehow that one is that joke is eluding me.
A flail came to life.
Come on, I'm just trying to
Giant
find
hammer.
it.
Come at somebody.
Usually when
I
you
was
roll
not
it,
thinking
like,
weaponry,
you know,
but okay.
The little bear came to life. So did two maul
This
you.
gaunt man appears drained of color, like a person viewed at twilight or in a dark alley. That's your description that you can make out.
Can I roll a knowledge to try to pick out what he is?
What kind of knowledge?
Um,
What kind of knowledge you thinking?
I'm thinking planes for this one.
Planes? Okay.
Let's see, that would be a 17.
You know it's possible that it came from the shadow plane.
Interesting. I will not get any closer, but I will start looking around for other people who may be able to assist.
Okay. Go ahead and give me just a second to think.
Is my dad reacting to any of this?
He doesn't see any of this. His back is turned while he's cutting a different slab of meat.
Holy crud! Does he like have like earplugs in or something?
Most likely. They can filter out all the bullshit.
Okay, so who are you gonna look for? Are you gonna look for like town guards or anyone that appears to be armed in any way?
Both.
Okay, roll a perceptions check.
Okay. 13.
You notice a female to your right looking at some antiques.
I'll walk up to her.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss. Do you notice the commotion here?
You do not know about the commotion.
No, I did not notice.
There appears to be what potentially looks like a creature from the shadow plane mauling someone. And me personally, I'm not well suited for combat, but if you're suited for combat, I can aid you.
Am I suited for combat?
Huh?
Am I suited for combat?
You're a sorcerer, so kinda. I mean, you have a crossbow. I mean, he probably notices the crossbow.
Very well, I will assist you in any way I can.
All right. I'm uncertain if we should go at it with just the two of us, or if we should try to find some guards and other adventurers that may be suited for this kind of a task. Which do you believe we should do? Should we try to go in by ourselves or try to find other people?
I think we should step in.
All right.
Stepping in, okay. Since you obtained notice, I will give you the option to advance forward into the crowd as well.
I'm gonna hold back.
You gonna stay there?
I'm gonna stay there. I'm on the ground, man. My face is in the dirt. I know what's happening.
All right. I will give you a chance to perception check again.
Just don't
The
nat-
main character doesn't know what's going on.
Don't nat one again.
I got a 10.
You notice that there's a paled creature just a few feet from outside your shop that's mauling a person to death. While there's a crowd of people that are watching it happen.
That's very disturbing. I'm not going to tell my dad. I'm just going to go grab the sword, and I'm just going to rush out to stop this attack.
Do you want your dad to find out that you're going to grab this sword?
I'm going to roll a stealth check.
Roll a stealth check.
14.
You successfully get to the sword. Now I need a sleight of hand check on taking it.
12.
What are you doing, son? Get back to work.
Someone's getting mauled to death out there.
He looks out and he's like, oh shit. What are you going to do about it?
Well, as you can see, I was about to grab the sword and I was going to take care of this.
This isn't right. I need a better reason. I can't lose you to whatever that creature is.
Well, if you're not willing to help, then I am, and I'm just going to take the sword.
Okay, you take the sword. He's going to try and grab at you.
No fun.
Where is my...
So he
What is your CMD?
15.
It's a problem with having a big box of dice. He grabs you.
Oh, fun. Well, I guess I'll attempt to break away from him.
Okay, so go attempt.
17.
You break away.
That's actually 18.
You still break away.
And then I'm going to push past him and
Go out the door?
outside.
Okay. Monk, perception check to see if the monk starts running out.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah. So 18.
18, you notice him running out of the butcher shop with a sword in his hand. So you know something's probably going on.
So I get up and approach the butcher shop to meet up with the rogue.
The halfling that's up there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put you guys in the little patch of grass. All right. So you see a guy in a half elf in robes walks up to you.
Excuse me, I need you to get out of my way. There's someone getting mauled over there.
Do you even know how to use that sword?
Don't question if I can know how to use the sword. At least I'm doing something to help. What are you doing?
It's not my fault. I tripped.
If you don't think I can use this sword, why don't you come and see?
Okay, I follow you.
Okay, so
Reluctantly.
you two will move in. And you guys wanted to find some town guards, right? Roll
No. Me and her decided to go rushing
Oh, that's
in.
right. You guys went to go in. That's right.
I will, if I may, I will prepare, or I will start to prepare casting Ghost Sound.
Okay, give me just a second. Ghost sound?
Yes.
Okay.
Or wait, hold on. So I don't know if that will be able to cause what I want it to, but. Actually, no. I actually am instead going to, I'm going to instead cast a Silent Image.
Okay, what's that do again?
Silent Image, that, it allows me to create a visual representation of an object, creature, or force visualized by me.
Okay.
And the creature that I'm going to visualize is a dragon.
Okay. And where are you going to cast this shadow?
I'm going to cast this illusion, not directly in the middle, but, the booth to the top right.
Over
on
here?
Screen yeah,
Okay.
right about there.
Okay.
Basically a giant dragon is going to land right there.
Okay, so up in this stand over here, we're going to have a dragon shadow thing manifest out of thin air. And are you going to... And it's going to... So I'm assuming you want it to scare whatever this thing is.
I'm going to cast that first, and then, provided that the illusion manifests there, I'm going to, the following turn, cast Ghost Sound to create a threatening draconic roar.
Okay. So you cast that, but I'm going to have you guys roll initiative.
Alright. Here's my initiative.
What's your 20-sided dice? And
I'm
your dex
thinking-
modifier?
This one?
Let's go 22.
22. Okay, let me get map tool out of here. I need to find my mouse, whatever it is.
Mises.
Mises,
Mousy.
mousey. Oh, whoops! OBS has got me like. I'm trying to get it back
Where did the mouse go?
onto my other screen. Okay, there we go. OBS was just overlaying over everything.
Oh, neat.
Tokens. Okay, and we're back. So it gets done stabbing the individual, whoever it was, and he notices 4 individuals enter this ring of spectators, and he feels threatened. And you rolled initiatives, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll initiative for this guy. Okay. Yours, John?
Oh, I start off?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wait, did the,
You got the manifestation of the dragon, but I asked for initiative. Or did
Oh.
I not?
oh, yeah, 22.
22? Okay.
4.
10.
9.
Okay, what's your dex?
3. Oh, sorry, 17.
Okay. So who had the highest? My
That
bad.
would have been me, 22.
You are allowed to go.
Okay, so the manifestation did appear.
Yes.
Okay, so then I will use I will follow that up with ghost sound to
Give it an intimidating roar.
yes.
Okay, should he roll an intimidation check on that noise, Blake, since you know more about this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Because if he's trying to scare it, then it. Whoops. Okay.
That fell off the table. 11.
11.
Yes, 11.
Okay. It's what's the spell level?
Spell level?
Yeah. I don't think it passed. So it's
a 0 level
yeah.
spell.
But it still didn't pass. It's scared.
Well, the saving throw is a will.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So it appears to be scared now, but it's standing its ground.
Well, I've done all I can do.
All right. Who had the next highest?
I guess that'd be me.
Okay.
Well, now that there's a fucking dragon in this place, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Wait a minute, hold on. Does that actually affect everyone?
It could, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, there's a dragon now. It manifested. Actually, I'm gonna make you do a will save against it. What's the pass on it? 10.
The will
10
save?
10 plus your.
I got a total of 11 if we were going off of my intimidate.
No. Well, it would be.
It would be 10 plus the spell level, which is 0, plus caster level 1.
So 11.
11. So yeah, he has to pass 11 on a will save.
I got 1 under.
So yeah, you want to get GTFO.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
All right, everybody else. This is
Every
gonna.
halfling for himself.
You pretty
It's
much.
a fucking dragon. I can't kill that.
2, 3, 4, 5, and you have fleet, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. All right. 9 was next, right?
Oh wait, no, wait. Were we rolling on everybody else or no?
I'm gonna
Well,
do
it
it
has
by.
to be on their turn.
I'm doing it on
Oh.
their turn. So
Okay.
we'll save.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
And I got 16.
You pass. So now you're allowed
So
to.
you know it's not real.
Oh, it's magic.
Oh, just magic. Whatever.
I was gonna do deception check. That works too. I rush the creature and attack.
You're gonna go ahead and fight him.
I'm
So
gonna
you can move up to 30. So yep, you can move and fight him. So go ahead and roll to hit, which is the die 20 plus your. Let's see, you're an experienced monk, John. It would be.
Well, not incredibly experienced. Like I made 2 sessions as a monk and then died.
Because they're really hard.
Dude, they're like glass cannons that are up in front. How the heck are you supposed to survive with them?
Go ahead and roll the die 20 plus your melee modifier.
6.
6.
We are rolling like garbage today.
I just want you to know he attempted a flying jump kick.
Okay.
Oh dear. This is not gonna end well.
Well, he didn't fumble, so I can't remember the AC of this creature. I can't find it for. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no. You kicked him and missed. Or you tried to to kick him and you missed. You fell short. So, all right. And then the next one was you had a 4, right? Okay, so the creature will go ahead and attack the monk that just tried to kick him. So, oh wait, that was wrong type of dice. So, spin down. I need to quit while I'm ahead. I critted on the monk.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Bye, monk. Nice knowing you.
Oh, I gotta roll to confirm now. Does 12 pass your AC?
No.
No? Okay, so.
Alright, so the monk is still okay for now.
Early.
Take 3 damage.
How much health do you even have? Like 8?
12.
Oh, okay. So you're not.
So he's
far.
gonna take a punch. Or
Yeah.
a knife. Or two.
If it had crit, that would have been scary.
Yep. Now it's the sorcerer's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand.
Oh
my
wait, you
ground.
gotta make a will save. My bad.
A what?
A will save.
So I rolled this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be that plus your will save.
16.
Oh, you passed.
Yeah, she passed.
Doesn't even matter what. your
Okay,
will
now
save
you can
is.
do what you were gonna do.
I'm gonna stand my ground, so it's like I'm gonna rush in like the moment I feel like I'm most needed
Okay.
to also help the monk
Okay.
and help anyone with this big
Well-
dragon.
I was like, I can see a really good move right now. Since you're new, I'll give you a little tip. You can get behind him, and it'll be a flank bonus. And you'll get an additional 2 to hit it.
Okay.
And then the next time it's your turn to attack, you'd get that plus 2 if she remains in that position. Yep.
Okay.
But you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Let's go for it.
I was like, you can also shoot him with the crossbow you
What's
have.
the duration of the spell?
Let me check on that actually.
Or you can shoot it with your crossbow.
Let's save the crossbow and gain up.
You're gonna
Cast
move
time
up to
1
it?
standard action, duration 1 round.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll
Well,
disappear.
that was
So
for
you're
ghost,
gonna attack
so-
it with your.
Silent image is
Dagger.
concentration.
You're gonna hit it with your dagger. Okay.
Mhm.
So roll
So I
it.
could keep it there as long as I want, but I'm probably gonna end up dropping it.
Remember, it's gonna be -1 because of your strength.
18 minus 1, so that's
17. That hits. So now you're gonna roll that little triangle dice,
This one?
and you're gonna -1 off that. Yep.
The little pyramid.
Yep.
4 minus 1, that's 3.
3. Okay, so she stabs it in the back, and it looks pretty wounded now. Like it looked like it hurt really bad. And now we're back at the top of the list with the wizard.
Okay, so at the top of my turn, I'll dissipate the dragon illusion.
Okay, so the materialized shadow dragon thing is now gone.
And alright, so the monk and the sorcerer are currently in range of the creature.
Yeah, they're in melee distance.
I will walk up to the monk, and I will use Diviner's Fortune on him, touching him.
You to the monk?
Yes. What it does is I can touch any creature as a standard action to give it an insight bonus on all of its attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws equal to 1 for 1 round.
Okay. Nice.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. Next up would be the
Hobbit, right?
the Hobbit, but I'm going to allow him to roll a perceptions check because he did not see the shadow dissipate.
I got 13 for perception.
Okay, you look behind you and you notice that the dragon is gone.
Okay. Well, now that it's gone, now I'm gonna run back in, try to help.
You're going to run in?
Oh, shit. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll stealth in.
You'll stealth roll a stealth check.
25.
There you go.
Oh, gosh. Wait, that wasn't a nat 20, was it?
No.
Dang. What even is your stealth?
Plus 10.
Holy. Oh, wow.
Okay.
I could have made it plus 12.
Okay. Now it's the monk's turn. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Gonna punch it again?
No, I was gonna do a perception check to see if I could read anything from the dead body, but that really wouldn't be lawful. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it again.
Okay. Roll the hit.
20 plus.
You critic. He critted.
Okay.
20 is a crit. So roll to confirm.
2.
No, it does not confirm. But roll damage for your unarmed strike.
Oh, wait, were you taking into account the 1 from my buff I put on you?
No, so then 21, then over.
It's still crit. He natural critted.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So I do. And that applies to melee damages, right?
Yeah.
Let me really quick check.
There's
Attack roll, skill check, ability check, saving throw. So I don't think that actually increases damage. It just makes it easier for you to hit.
21 then.
Okay, it hits, and then yeah. So roll damage.
It's not a big buff, but it's at least
I don't think it
something
damages a die
early on.
20.
What's not? What's
No,
that?
it's a die 6.
It's a D6, yeah.
Yeah, so the regular.
4.
So he punched that motherfucker right in the face, and he fucking like you broke his jaw or something. Who knows? It's fucking dead now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I need another perception check.
On everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
You eating food too, boy?
Yeah.
Nice. What?
That's 6 or a 9.
That's a 9. Do you see the little line?
Mm-hmm.
That's the bottom of the number. So no, hold on. Okay, so you see that little line right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that denotes the bottom of the number, and that's a 6.
That's the one you put on the bottom. Yeah. All right. So what were the perceptions?
6.
I got myself a. Oh crap! I just lost the number. That would have been a 22.
And for you?
I rolled a 6, so.
6.
Rolled a 19.
19.
Well, 19 after. Yeah.
22.
Okay, all but the sorcerer hears screams coming from the east.
You have got to be kidding me. Anyone who's around here or live here, is it normally this crazy?
Ask the half-orc.
No, that was me asking in general, in frustration, within game.
I'm stealth up there. You guys don't know I'm there.
You guys don't know he's there. No.
Exactly. So I was just saying that just aloud to the general area.
The people are still like in shock of this mutilated body that's now in front of them, and also, wrong one. Oh, I remember the. Okay. It's up to you guys. What you guys gonna do? The public's like in shock of like someone getting murdered right in front of them.
I'm gonna help the public.
Okay. How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna ask around, see if anybody else is hurt, and probably
Okay.
tell them to go home and calm down.
A diplomacy check.
Which one is that?
It's a D20 plus your diplomacy skill.
So which dice?
The die 20. Yep. There you go. And then your diplomacy
10.
skill, which I don't think she has one.
No.
No.
She didn't put any points. On this one.
It would be
You're
plus 3.
you're asking if people are okay,
Yeah.
but people are like trying to they're just like putting you out of mind because they're just focused on the
What
body
the
stuff.
hell was that?
Yeah.
Wait, was that loud or was that
What the
just?
hell was that? Are you gonna say that out loud or
Yeah,
not?
was that in character or not?
That was me pretending to be the people.
Yeah, that's in character.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what y'all gonna do? There's another scream coming from the east.
Can I attempt to loot the body that I killed? Not the villager, the monster.
The monster? Yeah,
Because
go
I
ahead.
killed him.
Searching for something. That's a perception check as well, isn't it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All. Very well. Let's wait for him to do it.
11.
11. You managed to find its coin purse that it had on its body.
you
Take said
you-
numbers.
you found his coin purse.
How many
Man's
coins do I
purse.
get?
You're gonna take time to open it and count it?
No.
Not yet? Okay.
I will head off in the direction of the new screaming.
Okay. How are you gonna do your normal speed there or no?
Yeah, because he can't do anything on his own.
Okay. Hobbit.
I'll stealth over there.
Okay, go ahead and
God damn, that one.
So everyone becomes
Son,
aware.
get back over here right this instant. Your dad walks up behind you.
Grabs you by the ear. Drags you
I'm
back.
gonna tell him no. I'm gonna break away from him. Be like, I heard another scream. Someone else is getting killed.
So you're gonna diplomacy then.
Oh gosh.
7.
7. He doesn't care. He's like, I don't want you to get hurt and killed either. So
Get your ass back.
what? Go home. Just go home.
He's talking
Alright,
like
bluff.
he's not gonna go home.
Alright, bluff check. Yeah, sure, Dad. I'll go home.
Okay. And that's a sense motive against the bluff.
I got 24.
He's not gonna pass that. Okay. All right, good boy. I will close up shop, and he glimpses over at the dead bodies, and he goes back to the butcher shop. So, as you go back to the shop, he enters the shop. Okay, and you're over here now, because you acted like you're gonna walk back home, right? Okay. So you picked up the gold. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the sorcerer. Are you gonna continue here to help the people here or no?
When enough people have calmed down and left, I'm gonna.
They're right now. They're kind of following him now because they're gonna go back up to the main city, which is to the north.
I'm gonna go with them, just make sure.
You're gonna travel with them, so I'll put you next to the monk then. Okay.
You mean the wizard?
Or yeah, the wizard. My bad. The monk. What you gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna intimidate the crowd to leave and give me anything useful.
Oh my.
Okay. So that'd be a diplomacy check.
It's not intimidate?
Oh wait, that's right. You wanted to intimidate them into giving you something
And to leave.
and to leave. Okay.
Lawful people at work.
I get 21.
21.
What do I get?
Okay, so you shout out at them, "Hey, go home. But first, I need something to help stop whatever is going on. Who's got something for me? And this guy that worked at the little magic shop to the south walks up and he's like, "Here, you can have these." I was like, "I saw you kill that guy. I ain't gonna screw with you. I'm gonna go home right now." You get. He tells you that they're 2 health potions.
That worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the. Well, now that you guys are traveling together, what are you two gonna do? You guys gonna continue traveling this route?
I'm still gonna leisurely walk over there.
Okay. Are you gonna walk with him?
Yeah.
30. Good. So you guys get here, and perception.
All right. Oh, good grief. That'd be 10.
Okay.
9.
You guys don't hear anything. Back to the rogue. So the reason why the buildings are white, not colored, is because I needed to line up the graph with map tool and the map, so it was symmetrical. So that's why they're not painted like that. So I can make sure that the squares were getting aligned right. Okay, what's the rogue doing?
I'm gonna head towards the screen. Now
Okay.
that I'm free of my father.
Okay.
Rebellious little son of a gun.
Okay, and since you're in non-combat, I'll let you move again. And then from here, I'll let you roll a perception check to see if you can isolate the scream that you heard a while ago.
9.
You do not isolate it. Okay, now back to the monk. What you doing, boy?
I'm gonna go try to find the rogue.
Okay,
What would that be under?
it'd be perception.
And 18.
How the heck would he see him, though? He's behind a building.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of trying to think of something clever here. So, you remember him getting caught by his father? And you know that he said that he was going to go back to the house, but you don't know where he lives. So, you'll go up to the butcher's thing and see if he's in there.
Another perception check?
No, the father of the hobbit walks up to you. "Can I help you with anything, sir?"
Intimidate him to give me stuff.
Oh, man.
To help. And I got 10.
I'm just a halfling that works at a butcher shop. Are you gonna... I don't have anything that would help you. It's like, is there any meat? I can give you some, like, raw meat.
I take the wrong.
Okay, you get 1 pound of raw deer meat.
He literally just made off with a pound of raw meat.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the rogue, since we're over here. You gonna continue?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, perception check to isolate the screaming.
20.
It's in the center of the market. Right over here.
Alright, I'm gonna roll into stealth.
Okay, go ahead and roll into stealth.
26.
Okay, you are in stealth. Behind some lusciously green grass. Okay, now you two.
Um, oh, God, I don't know. Well, we didn't hear the screaming before, but
we can still try going into the market.
Yeah, because that's when you guys did hear it. It was
In this general direction.
yeah. I'll let you perception check again, just because the screaming.
12.
12 and 3. No.
Dear gosh. Well, it's okay. My character literally can't do much, so whatever.
So you guys will just continue moving in.
Yeah.
Now, where do you guys want to move in through? Here or here?
Right there.
I personally say
Just straight up.
yeah.
Okay, so you want to go straight up. Where does the?
I have 30.
Oh, that's right.
The other way.
You want to go the other way? Okay, and you have 30 as well. Okay. All right, let's go to the monk.
Did I hear the scream earlier?
No. Well, you heard the other one, so you know it's to the east.
Okay, I'll just head over to the east.
Freaking got away with robbing the freaking butcher.
And then I'll allow you to perception check to see the rogue that's hiding. So he would have to pass 26.
26, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't make that.
You can't make that?
Well, no, if you can't he get it if he nat 20?
No, because it's a skill.
Oh.
Or maybe, I don't know. You can't break that.
No.
No.
Highest I can get is 21.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you don't notice the rogue to your north. All right, rogue.
Alright, I'm gonna move closer to the scream and have my sword ready.
Okay, you ready your sword in advance? Oh, you got 25. Okay. Wizard,
So
what you gonna do?
I will actively continue going up.
Roll a perception instead.
Okay. That will be a 23.
Yeah, it's over here in the center, so you're gonna more like do that.
Okay.
Alrighty. And you notice another crowd of people. Or no, my bad. You see another shadow figure. I'll go ahead and I'll.
It's the exact same creature.
Yeah, it's. Let me get a token on here real quick. There we go.
Okay.
And it's trying to find another individual to grab. Then there's already 2 individuals on the thing, but the crowd is more or less like running away from it. So it's pretty clear and open now. But he's like trying to like grab an individual to stab. Wait, no, I need it in the. That's the art. Wow, I opened up right up to it.
I'm beginning to think I really need to get myself some kind of a ranged weapon or something.
It's gonna do a perceptions check. It notices you, and it doesn't like the way you're looking at him.
Okay.
Okay, and he's going to run away a little bit. So you see that he moved into the. Let's say he moved into the market stand, the bar stand.
Okay. So
Sorcerer, or are you still gonna do something, wizard?
Well, I don't have another movement action, so
Okay, sorcerer, are you gonna move up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are there. Let's go to the monk. You can continue moving east.
Yeah.
Okay, and rogue.
I guess I'll keep moving.
Through this way or up?
I'll go up.
You will go up. There we go. All right, wizard. You're right. At this time, you do not see this creature.
but I saw where he went.
Yep.
All right, I will actively pursue in the in the direction he went
Okay.
or it went.
Okay. Sorcerer.
I'm gonna put a spell on the wizard to make him larger so he can.
Isn't that a touch spell though?
I don't know if enlarge. Wait, is it enlarge person?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I
On
think
that.
that's a touch spell.
I can check.
And in the meantime, I will go get a food.
Range is close. 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels.
Is that 20 feet?
It's 25.
Yeah.
I think that might be a little. I don't know.
You
maybe-
could. Wouldn't she be able to cast it and move it still? Or
you,
no?
you may need to. Well, yeah. If
Well, what's the casting time say on
the casting time says 1 round, so that would take up her movement action.
So you wouldn't be able to enlarge them.
So well, is it? I can't really tell if that is. Would you mind quickly doing a ruler on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 30.
Too far.
So yeah, you can't enlarge me. And even doing so, even if you had enlarged me, it wouldn't have done much. You want to use that spell on a melee user, so like the monk.
So what are you gonna do instead?
I'm gonna run up to the building where the wizard is going to help him fight.
Okay. Okay. Monk.
Stealth roll.
Stealth. Okay. Roll a stealth.
And I got 18.
Okay. You go into stealth. Where are you moving?
Straight to the right.
Like you're just straight.
Mhm.
There we go. Okay. Rogue.
I will continue to. Yeah, I'll just. Yeah.
Okay.
And then do I notice them gathering around?
You see the wizard, but the wizard does not. Oh wait, you didn't roll a stealth check for this movement. So you see the rogue up to the north.
Okay. Have I seen him prior?
Yes,
Okay. Just making sure.
or at least I believe you did.
I ran away.
Yeah, you ran away because of the.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, he wasn't stealthing, that's right.
And what are you? Your turn.
Noticing the rogue, I will hold position.
Okay. sorcerer.
Okay, I'm gonna stand my ground watching between everything that's going on, all the surroundings.
Okay. Monk.
Stealth roll again.
Okay.
It's both values, right? Or any values in skill?
Yeah. It's the skill itself plus the roll.
Okay. So it'd be 7.
Okay, you do not go into stealth. And you're gonna move, right?
Yeah. So big question. Sense motive, is that what they're going to do next or what they're doing overall?
Huh?
Sense motive. It's a good way to detect lies.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. So be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the store, and like they'll roll a sense motive on it, and be like, no, you're not. You're gonna go buy some drugs. Yeah, the drugstore. Yeah. Okay. Let me check here.
Oh, could you hit me up with a couple of those? Frick yeah.
Okay. I will allow you guys to do whatever. So, you guys end up regroup or whatever you guys want to do. I don't care.
There we go.
So let's go ahead and start with the rogue. Start from the top.
I'm going to ask the people below me. I'm going to say, hey, did you see why the person was screaming?
You would see the dead body behind them.
Oh.
Yep.
Is it another one of those things?
Yes, it is.
And have you guys seen the dragon around?
The wizard chuckles.
While the sorcerer smirks.
Wait, I didn't think your character was aware that. Wait, no, she would have seen me preparing a spell.
That and she passed the will though. I still asked her to do a will on it.
Okay.
Because a manifestation of just like shadow and it's a dragon.
Well, it didn't say shadow. It
Well, it's a
creates a visual illusion of an
Yeah.
object.
or whatever. Yeah, that's right. It's a visual.
So it could look exactly like a dragon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Goddamn dragon.
1 second, everything's just fine.
So-
Next thing, you're being swooped up by a dragon.
Swooped up.
Had to be dragon. So
Your turn, good Blake.
So then, I'm assuming the wizard pointed at the tent.
Yeah. He's
Yes.
like it's in there, yeah, pretty much.
I'll attempt to get in stealthily.
Okay, go ahead and stealth.
20.
You go into stealth and you move in. This particular market tent is home to fresh produce. And you see a bunch of apples and whatnot, and you see a bunch of humanoid, humans and like elves ducking down behind the counters.
Do I see where the thing is?
You do not see it.
I guess I'll have my sword ready.
Okay, you ready your sword.
Alright, I'll pass.
Okay, wizard.
I'll follow the wait. Did I see him going into the tent?
Yes.
I will follow behind him.
Oh wait, no, wait.
because he's stealth roll.
That's right, he stealthed. So no, you did not see him go into the tent.
Did I see him go in the tent?
No.
I'm
Plus,
gonna
you
go-
wouldn't have been able to see him because you would have had to look through him. So your chances of seeing him was
Wait.
pretty slim.
Hold on. Can I roll an opposed check though?
Go ahead.
Though what did he roll even?
It was 20. Yeah.
I didn't roll it.
So I'm rolling my perception then?
Yep, to see if you may have noticed.
I'm hoping I did, honestly.
No,
Natural 2,
natural 2.
which would go into a 7?
Yeah, no.
No way in hell.
I'll let you guys do that roll too, for the perception of noticing him. No.
So since I lost track of him, I guess I'll just make the assumption he went into the tent and go in.
Okay, you go into the tent. You notice. This is where it was so unaligned, but it'll work. So, you are in the tent. Okay.
Okay. I would like to, if I may, well, I technically can't see him, even though he's right beside me.
So you notice that so you do notice him now that you are next to him.
Okay.
And when you look into like the inside of the bar area of like where all the fresh produce is laying down, you see 3 humanoid creatures, elf and human, and no sign of the creature that went in here.
It may not be entirely useful in this situation, but I will use Diviner's Fortune on the road.
Okay. What's that do?
That's that one that I can touch any creature as a standard action to give it a +1 to its attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws for one.
Okay.
Or by
Okay.
one per
And
round.
sorcerer's turn.
Hmm?
What are you doing?
I'm also going inside the tent.
Oh dear.
Since you're at a different angle, you'll notice that there is 4 humanoid creatures that are in there instead of just 3.
Oh,
I'd
dear.
at least make sure they're safe and that they
They're in fear because they saw it enter their tent.
Yeah.
And they don't know where it's at.
I'm at least telling them to stay down, to maybe try to stay out of harm's way, and I ready my crossbow in one hand.
Okay, you ready your crossbow, monk?
Okay, question. Can I do a check after moving if I don't use my full movement limit?
No, you're fine. Yeah,
Second, does the ride skill only apply to
riding something.
Okay. Third question. Acrobatics just means jumping.
It plays in a lot of stuff. Like it'll if you roll high enough acrobatics against the CMD, you can move out of attack of opportunity and not get killed. You could like jump over things. You can perform certain things. He's talking about acrobatic.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Or like if you're interested in like the whole acrobatic skill, the core rulebook has a whole segment of all the things that it does.
CMD is grappling.
CMD is you against grappling. CMB is you grappling, right? Like, yeah, that's right. Combat maneuver bonus.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and delete this guy real quick, since you guys technically don't see him.
Okay.
And I'm not playing with Fog of War, so.
How many movement spaces is it to get into the tent?
You can get in there, I think. It's 25, so you can move into the bar area with the humanoids that are in there that you don't know about yet.
Wait,
Okay.
what happened to the
Can I
creatures?
go in there and do a perception check?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So I got 18.
Okay, you go in there, you see the 4 humanoid creatures, 2 elves, 2 humans, the fresh produce, and no sign of the creature.
So he's not in there then?
You do not see him. Okay.
I'm done then.
I guess I'll do a perception check.
Okay.
9.
You see the same thing he did. He does.
Well, this is pointless. I'm getting out.
So he gets out. You are out. Wizard.
I will get behind the monk and use Diviner's Fortune.
Okay. And that's an Orison spell?
No, it's actually a
School?
it's
Oh.
a feature.
Oh, nice.
It's an ability I get for choosing divination as my specialization class.
Nice. It's almost like the cleric's version of guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can do it 7 times a day.
What? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay. So you feel more secure about yourself or whatever.
Praise the sun.
More emotions.
Sorcerer.
Let's see. I'm keeping my eyes peeled in case something is gonna pop out with my crossbow in one hand, and like I'm also like silently gesturing for everybody else like to stay down.
Okay. So you do that?
Mhm.
Monk.
Intimidate the humanoids and the elves to throw said fruit in the whatever you want to call it to try to find the monster. So
You're just gonna.
no.
So you guys are behind the bar.
No,
So that means you'd have to stand up and grab
no,
the fruit.
I'm intimidating them to stand up and grab the fruit and throw it
Throw it at where?
all around.
Just
Get the-
all around?
All
Okay.
around.
To get
So,
the monster out.
Roll and intimidate.
I got 16.
Okay. They all start throwing fruit all over the place. And
Nice.
since you guys are in there with them, I'm gonna have you two that are you three that are in there to roll reflex saves, so you don't get hit in the face with an apple.
Congratulations, you luckily get a +1 to that too because of what I gave you. I mean that probably won't do much, but
So you
Okay.
roll the
Yeah,
d20 and then you
Yeah.
do reflex.
I'm so gonna get hit with an apple. I'm
mean,
so
that's
gonna get
already
hit with an apple. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, maybe never mind. 19.
I got 14.
11.
You're able to dodge the oncoming fruit.
Sweet.
Yes, they are.
Are you sure they could be sour?
I got warnings in them.
All right. In all honesty,
So now,
I'm-
after the food, the
Apples.
miniature
Have
food
you
fight
done
that had
that?
happened, they're asking, "What was that all about? And where'd that creature go?"
To me?
Mm-hmm.
Contaminate them to just go home.
Okay.
16.
Why do I need to go home? I'm concerned about my life here.
Intimidate them more.
Okay.
Wait, isn't there a ruling against intimidating multiple times?
You know what? I think you're right.
Perfect, because I just got a crap throat.
Oh, that is the wrong book. Whoops. No, they have a. So it says here, if successful, the target gives you the information you desire, takes actions that do not endanger it, or otherwise offer offers limited assistance. After the Intimidate expires, the targets treat you as unfriendly and may report you to local authorities. If you fail this check by 5 or more, the target attempts to deceive you or otherwise hinder your activities.
So shouldn't they have left then?
No.
Because I intimidated them to leave.
They view you as unfriendly.
I know, but the first one, I told them to leave. So shouldn't they have left?
No, because he passed. He's like no, and
Okay.
plus it's
Okay.
it's harder for you to do it to another person.
Okay.
So they did not leave. They're like, no, I'm not leaving.
Okay, I got Ethan.
Yeah, he's not leaving.
Okay.
Yeah,
He sure as heck.
he's
is not.
asking you to leave now.
That's
No,
fine.
you leave.
Excuse me, sir. I don't appreciate how you are treating me. Please leave my tent.
Yeah. So are you gonna leave the tent?
Can I do a stealth roll to leave?
Sure.
19 plus 6. 25.
You go into stealth and you leave the tent.
You know, I just realized, why does the monk have stealth?
Don't worry about it.
Because he's a dex build. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Do I need to intimidate you too about it?
Oh well, we can see who intimidates who better. Not now, though. Wait. So it's my turn, or whose?
Let's go social.
Okay, sounds cool.
God, have I seen this thing yet?
Nope, you do not see it in there. You just see the 4 humans. I don't know. The 2 elves, 2 humans.
The civilians.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled and trying not to trying to get the urge to cut their heads off.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
You're gonna cut their heads off?
So-
isn't that what happens when
hold on.
sorceresses get irritated?
Well, I mean, depending on your alignment, yes, but
You're neutral good. You probably wouldn't want any harm to come to these guys.
yeah,
Okay, then I'll probably just want to yell at you,
Yeah.
so your heads are safe.
I mean, if you want to yell at them, you can.
Stop intimidating me, children. Get your heads out of your asses.
So, hold on. With what I know of these creatures, because I obviously know something about these, do they have shape-shifting capabilities?
How would he identify creatures?
So, if he makes the check, then you tell him what the creature is. And I think if he makes it by, like, +5, you can say, like, a random ability that it does.
Okay, so how does he? What's the rules for it?
Well, what creature type is it?
It's a shadow, I believe. It's got the little castle, and it's dark. I can't remember. Let me look. I believe it was Shadow Realm. If I said Shadow Realm earlier, it's because I thought it was Shadow.
Yeah, you earlier said it was from a it was likely from the
So
shadow
it's an
plane.
extra planner thing?
And I had rolled knowledge planes on it.
It might be underground, but I'm not. I'm going the wrong direction. Some of the dude, this bestiary 2 is amazing. Okay, my bad. It's ruins and oh wait, no, that's not right either. What are you?
Here, cover up the name. Let me just see it. Okay, so I was looking for this. It's
Oh.
extra planner. I believe it's a knowledge planes check. So John was right.
Yeah. It's a planar. Extra planar.
Okay. What all information can you tell me?
Let me see.
Or are we gonna have to re-roll my planes roll?
Does that have skills in it?
Go ahead.
Chapter 4.
Yeah, I can read.
So
it.
what does they have to pass to identify?
It's 10 plus the combat rating of the monster.
And I just rolled a 26.
Okay. So now you recall that from reading from a book, this creature that this is what you remember. Fletchings are descended from generations of humans trapped on the plane of shadow. Infused with the essence of that plane, they are more and less than human, and often serve as middlemen in planar trade and politics. Other than their yellow eyes, their flesh has no color. It is either stark white, midnight black, or a shade of gray. On the material plane, they conceal themselves with heavy clothing or dim light so they can work without prejudice. The name fetchling is a human word. Their own name for their race is Kayal, meaning shadow people. A fetchling stands 6 feet tall but is generally lithe and wary of frame. Weighing over 150 pounds, fletchlings live as long as half-elves. You know that um, they have shadow blending. They also have a shadowy resistance, and they also have spell-like abilities known as Disguise Self, and some of them have Shadow Walk and Plane Shift.
So you described this tent as being very shadowy, didn't you?
Yes, it's shaded from the dark.
So yeah, I turn over to the sorcerer. We're probably not gonna find these things. They're probably long gone at this point.
I think to myself for a minute, but then I remember something.
Okay.
What if the creature is right beneath us? As in, like, under the stands? Didn't you say, like,
It's-
the vegetables or something are on something, like, stands? So something could hide underneath?
It's distinctly possible, however,
They are
based
made
on
of wood, and there's no way of entry.
however how they were reacting to us, especially in showing fear towards us. I highly doubt that they would go in for a sneak attack. They'd probably try to get out of here so that way they wouldn't have to deal with a confrontation with us.
So the creature is gone.
They're more than likely gone at this point.
I put down my crossbow and take a big sigh.
I'll proceedingly leave the tent.
Okay, you leave the tent. Okay, you guys are out of the tent, and the humans and the elves that are in there stand up. They're like, "Where'd it go? Where'd that thing go? What is it? Why is it here?"
I have no idea at all.
I will describe to them what I am aware of, or what I know of
Okay.
these creatures.
You tell them that it's known as a fletchling, and you have no knowledge on why they're here, and that they've already killed like 3 people today. Because there's 2 in the center of this market, and there's 1 in the other one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same, but also make sure that none of the civilians are injured.
Okay, perception check. Actually, I need to roll something.
2.
2. Yeah, okay. They are fine, and you don't notice anything unusual.
Well, I guess I'm going to proceed home if there's no more danger.
Okay, you start heading home. Perception check for you, Blake.
Oh dear.
13.
You hear the marching of feet. the town guard has arrived. Or city guard has arrived.
Fun.
They show up after all the chaos has occurred.
Oh, it works. Otherwise, they get in the way.
You there, what is happening? And
Halt criminal
one of these plate armor, nice looking long sword walks up to you. He's got a shield as well.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on here?
Well, there was some murders, and I decided to try to take action, which is why I have my sword, and ultimately, I think the danger is left. I'll point them to the direction of the dead bodies. May I now be on my way?
Okay. No. I have questions and I need answers.
I believe I already answered all your questions.
I will have more after this investigation. Do not make me obtain you.
Fine.
So he's like, can you just come along with us?
Sure.
He notices the rest of the people and the monk.
Stealth roll.
Okay, stealth.
He wants to
I'm
get the
still in
fuck out.
stealth.
Okay. So he doesn't see the monk. He looks over at you guys. Are you guys part of this too?
Define what you mean by part of this.
Do you know what's going on here?
Yes, we do, good sir.
What's going on then?
There were monstrous shadow creatures attacking the dear civilians of the marketplace, and we stepped in to help.
To be more specific, these creatures are describes creature.
Okay.
We don't know why or what business they have here, but there were some severe casualties from this event.
Okay. What the hell is a fletchling doing here?
You know, if you knew the answer, go ahead and express it.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Well, this is what we need to do now. We need to quarantine this area and we need to inspect everyone. These are fletchlings. They will disguise themselves as something, as humanoid creatures. So anyone could be it right now. It has a disguised self.
I fucking
Yeah.
called it!
I said it did.
Oh, shoot, you did?
Yeah, I did. I read like all of its abilities.
Shoot, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Oops.
So the guard sends off a messenger and like to go tell that he's going to need reinforcements because they're dealing with a fetchling problem.
My turn?
Huh?
My turn? Or you still got
You have a chance to lead this.
Oh my god.
So what I want to do is a perception check and then a stealth roll out, if that's okay.
Okay. What are you going to perception?
To notice anybody out of the ordinary. 'Cause I've
Okay.
been watching for thieves earlier, right?
Yeah.
So I've noticed quite a few people. So perception check to see anybody who stands out
Okay.
from the people I've seen. That sucks. I got 7.
Yeah, no.
Okay, stealth roll to leave and get out of here.
Okay.
12 plus 6, 18.
Okay. You go into stealth and you go somewhere.
Yeah, I go north.
You go somewhere. All right. So I don't have any content or maps after this one, but what we can do is I can I can explain, the quarantine zone and whatnot.
Okay.
And so you guys stick around and he one second, I'm thinking. I'm trying to get all this stuff taken. So you guys are sticking around. They have guards lined up outside the whole market area, and they've turned your house into like a command zone. They like, we're gonna take this. We're gonna use this as boarding for a little bit.
The freaking butchers.
We're gonna use this as a place for investigating individuals. So
And your dad's pissed.
your dad is not for it at all.
I was about to say, why my house?
because it's the biggest thing that's here that can do this. So hours go by of them questioning people and like stabbing them and like just trying to like figure out who this fetchling is.
Like probably like stabbing them in the hand.
Okay.
to see-
So who is going to be first to the party to be called in? You are not here.
Dude, the freaking monk!
Okay.
Not a stealth build!
So he's like,
Ow.
since you know the most about these creatures, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take you aside first.
Okay.
So he sits you down at one of his tables, and none of the party members are here else with him at all either.
They're in privacy.
Yeah, they're in privacy. So, how did you happen to come upon the knowledge of these fetchlings?
I kind of glare at him for a second. You have to ask this question. Isn't it kind of obvious I'm a wizard? I study these things for fun.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to argue with you being a book nerd or whatnot, but I am just curious. I mean, I'm following up. So how did your day start out? When did you notice this going on?
Well, I was over at the potion shop just checking out wares when I had heard screams.
Screams? Probably someone getting killed, right?
Affirmative.
Okay. And where was this first murder located? It was in front of the Better Slice, right?
Yes, it was. I had precedingly headed over in that direction, noticed the creature, and decided to I walked up to the sorcerer.
Which is the lady I have out there right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And we decided to try to take it on. Me not having really much in the way of offensive capabilities, summoned a dragon illusion.
And why did you do this? This
And
frightened people.
I was not trying to frighten the people. I was trying to frighten the creature away from the people.
Understandable.
However, there were two other people that did. I did not enlist them personally. However, they did come to action as I had seen, being a rogue, or what I would assume would be a rogue, and someone who was skilled with using their fists.
Okay. So we have a potential rogue and a monk.
Yes.
I do not have a list of potential monks on here.
Honestly, I don't know where he went after we left the.
Okay. Do you think it's possible that he may be a fetchling as well because he booked it?
I personally have no information about any of these people that I was working with. This was just a spurious. I needed people to help me.
Okay. Because it says here he ended up killing one from a witness, and then he pretty much vanished after that point. Like, no one else really saw him.
Huh. That's an interesting skill set for a monk.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
No problem.
And Blake's turn.
Oh.
So he brings you aside. So how'd your morning go out, you fetchling?
Wow.
You accuse me, yet you're using my house as a base.
Yeah, because if we do find out you're the fetchling, we're gonna stab you and take it.
That makes sense.
Okay then. Well, my morning started off as usual. Got dressed, went to the butcher shop with my father to go slice meat for the upcoming market day.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with you, dude. You're fine. You work at one of the best well-known butcher shops in town. I'm fucking with you, dude. Don't be so fucking serious. So, your wizard pal says that it's a fetchling. I believe it's true. And that's why I've quarantined and kind of took over your house because we needed a base of operations down here for a little bit because everyone's being question, pretty much, because a fetchling can disguise itself, and we can't have that here, especially in this peaceful part of the land.
Yeah, I suppose that would be bad.
Yes, we can't. So we're trying to find out who it is. I'm pretty sure it's not you. I was just following up.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, and your monk buddy, where do you think he might have gone? Because he's my prime suspect right now.
I have no idea.
No
I'm
idea.
sorry, I can't tell you.
Okay. So he takes you out, brings the sorcerer in. So why are you here? You guys aren't really known to be here, like sorcerers, in this side of Mirraden, which is the continent.
Well, that is true. I heard of the marketplace, which I wandered to because why not? And then I found the antique shop, which sparked my interest, and I decided to step in and take a closer look at them.
Okay. And you ended up fighting against these fetchlings with the wizard, rogue, and monk.
Yes, I did.
Any idea where that monk is?
No, I'm not sure. I was too busy trying to help people.
Okay. Well, we appreciate that. We're going to continue looking for this monk.
What performs a song?
Performs a song
Sings a song outside.
outside the house. Okay.
It sounds like a drunken song, but it's not drunk.
Oh
Okay.
dear God.
4. It's
Oh.
a bad song.
What in God's name is going on outside?
Well, it ain't a bar. I can
Is
tell
that
you
your Mar? Is that? It's not a bard, I can tell you. That's great. Is that your monk pal right there, wizard, rogue, and sorcerer?
I believe it is, but I can't tell from the drunkenness.
It very well may be.
I'm gonna stick my guards on him. He opens up the door and he's like, get him, and the two guards that are right there on the porch steps, that are guarding the steps to the porch to the entrance of the house, they come after you and they're chasing you. So, are you gonna run away?
I'll perform another song.
You're gonna sing, okay?
Sing.
Oh my gosh.
13.
Okay. One of them, as you're singing, one of them's gonna tackle you to the ground.
Okay.
FBI! Open up!
Just boom, and you're also gonna get dazed because he hit you so hard.
Oof.
Okay, so after you relatively refocus, you refocus, and you go into the house. They bring you into the house, and he's like, "Are you the fetchling that's causing all this trouble?"
Perform another song. This time it's 2. It's a
He's
really
gonna
bad
slap
song.
you across the face. Don't play with me, boy.
I'll look at him and be like, son, I'm older than you.
That's an intimidation check.
I mean, I am older than you, probably. 8.
But he just laughs. He's like, I don't even care. It's like you might be older than me, but you're the one who's sitting down in that chair right now.
I enjoy sitting down. I'm old.
Savage ass monk right there.
Holy crap.
Awful evil.
So are you our fetchling or not?
I mean, I don't think so. Are you?
Oh
I killed one earlier, and then the other one disappeared, and then you show up.
Yeah, with a whole bunch of town guards because I've received a bunch of problems coming from the marketplace.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've never seen you guys before, so how do I not know that it's just a true reflection?
Well, why are you in this area to begin with?
Honestly, I'm trying to catch thieves and turn them into you to get some coin.
Okay, well, we appreciate that. But you're going to stay there and we're going to go find the fetchling.
Okay.
Okay, so the next day comes and you guys are awake. Your spells are up. Your HP's back if you took damage.
Nice.
And you guys wake to the noise of some like weird like screeching noises.
You sure that wasn't just an alarm clock?
Another day, another fleshlight.
And as you guys find out where the scream is coming from, it's a fetchling and it's in handcuffs. Or like what are they? They're
Manacles.
yeah, manacles. Yeah.
What did I miss?
Found it. Says the head guard guy.
Oh, nice. Does that mean you guys can get out of my house now?
Yeah. We're gonna take it back, try to see if we can get some information out of it. And so they leave, they pack up and leave. And begins another day. Your father comes up to you and he says, "We're not gonna do anything today. Gotta clean up this mess that these guards left behind in our house."
Yes, I was very annoyed with them too, Father.
I was like, they say they're the most peaceful in the land, but they can be very crazy and just do whatever they want sometimes. If it wasn't for the good leadership of what's his name? Baskar the Kind, the military here would just take over everything.
Oh, Father, with you and your crazy schemes.
So you're out, you're cleaning house with your father. Who's gonna do what?
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if there is a smoker in the town to smoke my meat, turn it jerky.
What's wrong?
So you see no fires in the marketplace.
Is there a fire pit?
You can probably make one.
Okay, then I'll make a fire pit.
Okay. How are you gonna make it?
My bare hands. I got tough hands.
Mm-hmm.
So I dig a fire pit.
So you dig a fire pit with your bare hands. Okay.
Realizing I have no wood, I decide to count the coin purse I got from the fletchling the day before.
130 gold.
Ooh.
And while he's doing that, the sorceress returns to the marketplace, to the antique shop where she previously was.
Okay. Are you looking for anything specific?
An object that looks like it's made of glass and porcelain painted with beautiful colors.
Okay. That would be considered jewelry, I think. Let me see if I can find something relatively close to it. It's probably going to be in core rule book. Hey Blake, do you know where jewelry is found?
It's not really found anywhere. You just make it up.
Or like treasure? I don't see treasure.
You have the ultimate equipment.
It's like I'm trying to find something. How much gold do you have?
14 pieces.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to afford that. Yeah.
Well, maybe the person who will when she hears why I'm looking for it.
Okay. So she noted. You tell her your interest in the object, right? The art of the whatever it is, the antique.
It's like a pendant, something that you would wear on a necklace,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
about the size of a palm.
Okay.
The sorceress believes that inside of the necklace pendant is the spirit of someone she lost.
Okay. So she thinks that the pendant is
As
got
the soul of
Mhm.
her lost loved relative.
and the sorcerer lost it like a long time ago, kind of deal, or what?
It was taken from her.
It was taken from her, and this one looks like the one that was taken.
She's very certain that it's the one.
Okay. So, why do you want this? And you explained that, right?
I've been looking for this item for a long time because I loved my relative very much and it was taken from me by someone very selfish.
So you think this is a magical amulet?
Yes.
I built this 2 days ago.
Seriously?
Yeah. And it's 50 gold if you want it.
Perception check. Wait, no, that wouldn't be the right one. It would
No.
be,
It bluff.
Or it would be
Bluff
sense
would probably.
motive.
No, yeah, sense motive. That's it.
See if it's a bluff.
Well,
You
I've
have
got,
that skill.
well, I've got bluff.
No.
Well,
Bluff
you're
is if you're
being bluffed.
lying. Yeah.
They think I'm bluffing with you, so they want you to roll a sense motive check.
Well, I don't have that, but
You
Well,
can still roll for
Yeah,
it,
you can
though.
still roll off a base 20.
10.
They appear to be telling the truth.
Do you know of anyone else that may have something just like this?
We can always try the inner city.
Can you give me a name of whoever might be in possession?
I see that you're a foreigner here. The Nazareth Hold city, next to the Daenerys tree, you should be able to find a shop maybe that might have it.
Thank you for your time. And she leaves.
So, like I said, you guys will learn about the lore of the world that we, Blake and I built.
Wow.
Yep. There's a lot of content in it. Well, there can be lots of content in it. And yes, their capital, like, symbol, or, like, their capital location is all, like, in this huge tree, right? Like, yeah. So,
I need to find some wood.
okay. Find some wood.
So I look for anybody who's chopping wood at the moment, considering that most fires and fuel is probably run by wood. I find a woodsman, and I offer him 5 copper pieces for 5 pieces of wood.
Are you lazy or something? Go get some wood, like, off a tree over there.
I'm new to this side of the country, and I don't want to steal any wood that might be proprietary to somebody else. Lawful, right?
More or less, yeah. Here, I see that you're trying to make a fire. Here, you can have this. He hands you a tinderbox, which is like matches.
Okay. Okay, I find a store,
Okay.
and I buy...
I don't even know how much wood costs.
I couldn't even find it. I was trying to find coal because that would be a better use.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if it's in.
And then I didn't want to buy an axe because how often am I actually going to use wood? And how often do I want to carry said wood as well?
Yeah. No, I get you.
He just doesn't want wood. None at all.
Not at all.
Maybe it's under tools. Let me see if it's a tool.
Because I have flint and steel. Like, it's not an issue starting the fire. But I guess you gave me a tinderbox, is that what you said?
Yeah. They have no weight and they're like very cheap.
How much was the... Oh, this is pound. How much did the health potions weigh?
They're half a pound each, I think, right? Something like that.
Typically.
Typically, yeah. Yeah, I'm not finding wood in here either.
Okay, so buying no, finding wood from a merchant. I find a merchant who has a small hatchet that I shall purchase.
Okay. You want this hatchet? I think that's in gear. C D. No, maybe it's in tools. There's a healer's kit. Interesting.
Yeah,
And I don't see a hatchet, but we will go to the weapons and we will find something.
Was it backpack users like carry stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, just assume that your character is literally just carrying it all.
You carrying all that?
I got a backpack.
So it'd be let's see what they have in simple weapons. They have a throwing axe that you could probably use, or a hand axe.
Perfect.
A hand axe would probably be better because then you can also use it as a weapon. Oh wait, you can't. You're a monk. You don't need a. Yeah.
I am a weapon.
That hand axe is going to cost you 6 gold pieces. What's the wizard doing?
He is going to be looking for a weapon for himself.
Okay. You go to the shop, and what are you looking for? Or what are you looking at?
How much that weight?
Hold on.
What?
How much that weight?
I think it's 3 pounds. Let me look. I got ultimate equipment. There's an axe musket. Interesting. That weighs 3 pounds.
So what's the difference between repeating and non-repeating bolts?
So being a monk, would he have a penalty to
Oh,
for
a
throwing
repeating
it?
crossbow, your reload action
'Cause
is
you'd be
a
throwing it a lot,
move
you're
action
not
instead
using
of
it.
standard.
Because you can throw
Oh,
it
okay.
10 feet.
All right.
What? Would he still get penalized for using a weapon even because he's a monk? But it's a throwing axe.
Oh.
I don't know if he would get the.
Well, is it
name.
I think part
It's
of the
considered a ranged weapon at that point.
yeah,
He just wouldn't get any strength bonuses to damage.
probably yeah. I think I think that's the case.
But yeah, that was like his own concern. Because now I'm gonna think about it.
So you can use it.
Wow, the punch.
Dude, I haven't had any of
Oh,
that.
my punch.
It's delicious.
Says the person. I think I've seen you get 2 or 3.
I've gotten a couple.
Yeah, she's been drinking all the punch.
There's
Yeah,
some
no,
big ones.
you're
look.
gonna hold the weapon and not have any penalties.
What
What's up?
about throwing?
He can do that if he wants.
So you have an emergency ranged weapon, Kramer.
It looks like I can't even get a crossbow. They're too expensive. I only have.
The light one is 35.
I ain't got that.
I don't know. Someone in your party has achieved.
Yes, because my character is because frickin' Ilan is gonna walk up to walk up to one of these 3 strangers and say, "Give me money, give me money."
Oh hell no.
Exactly. Case in point.
Not yet.
Not yet. I remember. I remember back when we were playing this, and you were playing monk. About the little pseudo dragon.
Gosh, no, not the fucking pseudo dragon.
That was some heartbreaking shit.
That really was because my character. Yeah, he freaking bought a pseudo dragon with the help of party. He walks into a dungeon with party members, and the pseudo dragon just gets fucking wrecked. First dungeon it went in.
Excellent.
Mind you, this is the same monk that precededly got splattered by, the monk died by walking in alone with one of the big bad bosses of the dungeon. Because the boss was basically saying, "You look like a sensible person, let's talk." And ambush.
Makes sense.
That was a TP, or that was a total party kill.
Yeah, no, you can have that hand axe and be fine.
Though, when I get a level and have enough money, I will have a freaking pseudo dragon familiar. Damn it!
All right. So they found the fetchling, and you guys are off doing your own thing. Your father lets you off the hook. He sits down with you and he tells you, you obviously no longer want to be a butcher. Or whatever. You've obviously hated this your whole time, so you're old enough to make your own decisions now. You're on your own. Here's 10 gold to help you along your treasures. That's it.
Thanks, Dad.
That
Thanks.
doesn't even pay rent.
By the way, his alignment was chaotic neutral.
Oh!
Fun.
No.
Can I have the family short sword on my adventures?
Yes. Family short sword is yours.
Why, thank you.
Was it short sword?
Oh, and I need to
That was
dish
a
out
long sword,
XP.
so it was just like,
I need to dish out XP.
I hate to be this guy. You said there was 2, right?
Yeah, it's knockoff brand Mountain Dew though.
It's in the fridge.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. It's
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. John likes his dew.
it's fair, man. Everybody has their drink.
I am no longer drinking soda. So I'm dishing out XP. I don't know what level you guys level at for a normal speed campaign.
I
For
think
XP.
normal XP
2,000.
is 2,000.
So let me see how much XP I'm gonna give you guys. And you have 130 extra gold to divide for the 4 of you. So there's an additional 130 to that 130.
I found it.
So you guys need to figure out how you guys gonna split that up. So
Well, I definitely feel like I should not know about that one. So I'm just off doing my own.
well, this is just stuff that I'm gonna give you guys. You collected the other half of it, so you're gonna get even more money on top of that because you kept that for yourself. So,
I mean, I looted it.
but this one is shared.
Okay.
So what? I'm sorry.
We're
What all
dividing
that-
So
130
400,
gold
I
for
will
people.
Okay.
match that at 800. You guys deserve more because you had 2 days of healing. So
How much is it?
you guys are all
130
800
divided by 4.
XP away from your next level up.
Okay, so we got 120 XP.
1,200.
Yeah,
So
that's
then
my bad.
Everyone gets 32 gold and 5 silver.
Okay.
Everyone else gets an additional 32 gold and 5 silver. Because it's 10 silver, 2 of gold,
How much gold? 32.
32 and 5 silver.
Wait a minute.
Which one's silver?
SP. You have enough.
I can
And I'll
get
let you guys buy gear. I'm thinking of... So, how Blake and I designed this is it's literally just free will kind of deal. So, like, I gave you guys a starting point, and now the choice is yours on what to do. So it'll be hard to come up with plot, but once when I come up with a good plot point, I will try to refocus you guys down that path.
Okay, so like we do currently have one side quest per se.
Technically, this would be your main story quest, which would be finding out where this thing came from.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, we have one main quest and a side quest then.
Mm-hmm. And then you have a personal quest. So, like for hers, is to obtain the spiritual necklace that was lost to her.
Okay.
Okay. And then for you,
I
you want a book of truth or something.
I haven't
You,
figured that out yet.
A deck of mini cards. Who knows? I read what the deck of mini cards, and I'm just like,
What the hell is due?
okay. So here's a little. Where's my ultimate equipment?
I don't know.
I probably put it in the kitchen. Ooh.
Do I really want to do that plot line though?
Yes. You do.
But it's cliche. It's fucking cliche.
Beacon of faith.
Let me guess. You want us to split up to find 4 orbs of the elements and
No!
bring them together?
No.
He's not a bard / ranger.
I'm not doing that. Especially considering if I ever do a campaign, that's ironically what the quest is going to be. But aside from that,
I need to go to the index. I don't know. So I'm letting you guys buy stuff.
yeah.
Page 329.
You need to buy whatever I want. We need to tell you about it.
Huh?
So do we just buy whatever we want, or do we actually need to tell you?
So a deck of many things.
So, like, we would, like, look in the shop. And, or if it's, like, if you're looking for
So,
something specific.
If I can make the deck of many cards because they've made it so you could use it with tarot cards or playing cards, and it's kind of cool. If you pull the 2 of spades, you change alignment instantly.
To one of your choice or random?
Yeah, I think you change it somewhere. Defeat the next monster you meet to gain 1 level, but you have to do it all by yourself. You instantly get a level, and that's for pulling the 2 of diamonds. Ace of spades, you are imprisoned. You basically go to like a ethereal plane and you can't like exist for anymore unless a wish spell happens or a miracle happens or a divine intervention. If you pull a queen of spades, you get a -1 penalty on all saving throws. Ace of hearts, avoid any situation you choose, but only once. Queen of clubs, anonymity between you and an outsider. Queen of clubs. Oh wait, no. Joker. Lose 10,000 experience points, and you must draw another card.
That would, it would be sad if you pulled that and then the insta level.
If you pulled that at level 1, you'd die.
See,
That'd kill you. You can't go below level 1.
2 of hearts. You gain your choice of 25 pieces of jewelry or 50 gems. 2 of clubs. Lose 1d4 plus 1 intelligence. You may draw a card again. Joker. Without the trademark. Gain 10,000 XP or 2 or more, and 2 more cards from the deck. Or 2 more cards from the deck, yeah. Queen of hearts. Gain a major magic weapon. Jack of hearts. Gain the service of a 4th level fighter. He literally becomes an NPC for you guys, and he's the exact same sex and alignment of the person who pulled that card. So I'll let you like roll stats for him, and he's your own NPC, and he'll level up with you guys too. Like if I implement deck of many things into this, but
yeah, that sounds really
it's a really broke. Queen of diamonds. You are granted 1d4 wishes.
Nice.
1d4 wishes. That's a lot of wishes for free.
Or it could be like 1.
Jack of spades. One of your friends turns against you. And here's the thing: you don't know that they turn against you unless they're able to devastatedly injure you or kill you. So, like, if you go to sleep and they're watchdog first, they'll kill you in your sleep. That's pretty fucked. Yeah.
That's.
King of spades. Immediately, all wealth and property. That means everything you own is gone. That means you're naked now.
Damn.
It's okay. Jack of clubs. Defeat dread, wraith, or be forever destroyed. And here's the fucky part of that. The person who pulls that card, if anyone helps with the wraith, wraiths will spawn on them to fight them. And if anyone else fights them, more wraiths keep on coming. So eventually you'll die if you don't figure that out. John's like...
Dear God!
Jack of diamonds. Immediately gain a +2 inherit bonus on one of your ability scores.
Oh.
That's
cool.
really nice. King of diamonds. Gain beneficial medium wondrous items and 50,000 XP. Ace of clubs. All magic items you possess disappear permanently.
Bye.
King of hearts. Gain a +6 on diplomacy checks plus a small castle. Ace of diamonds. Know the answer to your next dilemma.
Nice.
King of clubs. Body functions, but soul is trapped elsewhere. And then there's the knuckle bone of Finkel fortune. It's literally the same thing, but it's a little die 20. But this one's a lot more like unforgiving. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like the deck of many things, you have a good chance to getting something good. The D20, it's literally either good or really, really bad. Like, if you roll a nat 1, target character gains 1 permanent negative level. Permanent negative level.
So you can never reach 20.
You can never reach 20. Unless you start putting, like, levels into another class.
No. You're maxed at 20 levels just total.
Technically, yes and no. They have ruling in the book that lets you go past that.
Well, yeah, but the standard cap is 20 though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 2. The character is subject to a powerful compulsion never to roll the knucklebone fickle fortune again. He can shake his delusion by passing a DC will save of 25. 3. The character is affected by a harm spell. Caster level 15. Bye-bye!
God.
4. The character is subject to a permanent compulsion to roll the knucklebone 3 more times immediately. Will of DC 25 will negate. All 3 rolls are made with a -5 penalty on the knucklebone's die roll.
Oh my god. That's fucking horrible.
5. The character is blinded as with blindness/deafness, and they have no savings throw.
Get
Just blind
The
out.
character takes 5d points of cold damage, DC fortitude save of taking half,
That's not
and
bad.
moves at half speed for the next hour.
Mm.
If you succeed the DC throw, that does not take effect. 7. For the next 24 hours, the character suffers a -2 penalty on all skill and ability checks. That's cringe. 8. The character is paralyzed for 2d12 hours, as with hold monsters, except he cannot attempt new saving throws to overcome the effect.
So you're just out for 12 hours
24 hours.
or 24.
Up to 24. For the next week, the character emits a horrible smell. He suffers the -4 on penalty and stealth checks. 10. Once during the next 24 hours, the character can re-roll a single die roll he was just made and take the second result, as if using the good fortune ability from the luck domain. Oh, there's something there. The best area 2 and 1.
and we don't need it.
You guys still shopping?
I'm finishing up real quick.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
$11. The character gains 100 points of immunity as if using protection from evil energy.
How much it costs?
Right.
The character gains the benefits of a heroism
10
spell for the next 200 minutes.
It's only 10.
Mm-hmm.
For the next 24 hours, when the character hits a target he is flanking with a melee weapon, the attack does 1d6 points of precision damage. Once in the next 24 hours, the character can cast a Fairy Fire. This ability is lost if the character rolls this result again with the Knucklebone of Fickle Fortune before the 24 hours is concluded. The character is immune of all fear for the next 24 hours.
All right.
Once in the next 24 hours, the character can cast Lightning Bolt. This ability is lost if the character rolls this again. For the next 7 days, when the character is the target of a healing magic, he heals an additional 2d8 hit points. 2d8 hit points.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. For the next 24 hours, the character automatically confirms all critical hits. That's for 19. 20. The next time the character dies, he comes back from the dead with the very next morning as if the subject of a resurrection spell. This effect is negated if the character rolls the knuckle bone of Fickle Fortune before he dies.
Oh, I hate to say this. Should we have been assuming my familiar was like right on my shoulder or
You
something?
didn't state that he was even out. So.
My apologies.
Yeah, so yes, wizards have a familiar.
My apologies for that. It totally slipped my mind.
It's fine.
And what kind of familiar is it?
A bat.
It's a bat familiar?
Yes, the bat.
It's a little bat. Blake, did you get everything you needed? Okay.
Dude, it can fly further than I can walk.
Really?
Yes, it can
You
fly.
can literally tell it to go scout ahead.
If I really wanted to, but
That's
why?
also what I'm here for.
Yeah, I was about to say, why do that and risk my familiar when we've already got a rogue that can do it better?
And communicate better.
I mean, then again, it's what am I looking for? It's
That is true. Technically, you can't.
it
talk
is a
to your
stealth of
opponent.
plus 14. Holy crap!
Oh.
Get wrecked, road.
Well, also you can't communicate with it. You don't have talk with animals,
This is true.
so it literally can't even like talk to you. It's just a pet that's bound to you.
Then again, I have Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elven, Goblin, and Sylvan as my languages.
You were able to learn Draconic?
Yeah, it was one of my options.
Oh, that's right. You're a wizard. I was like, you can't learn Druidic though,
Sadly, no, I cannot.
because it's like a special like language.
You have to be Druid to be able to do it.
It's like nature's like language.
It's
like
like
the-
the Sylvan.
Sylvan.
Natures and elementals and shit use that.
Woo, Sylvan!
Does anybody need any trail rations?
Who's got food in their backpack?
Oh yeah, we all need to drop one, or we all need to lose one for the day. don't
Yeah,
we?
because you guys didn't specify you were eating anywhere else. So you guys need to eat a trail ration. Yeah, you guys are required to eat at least a good portion of food a day. And one trail ration is normally enough.
So I'm gonna cook one of those
Or
pieces,
did you need a?
You're gonna cut.
or I'm gonna cook half
on
a
your
pound.
gear?
Okay, so you make the fire and you cook it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't have anything either.
I'm actually gonna do all of it.
So you're gonna just cook the whole thing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna eat it then.
You're just
Count
gonna
for
eat a
this.
whole
So just
pot.
erase 5
They count
silver
for this next day.
and put a trail ration in your inventory.
Because instead of just getting a backpack, I got a snowsuit that came with a backpack. And then
Okay,
the
so then
same
write
stuff.
that in your gear.
And anytime your character needs to go tinkle, it needs to use the restroom, and it actually is. It needs to go to that restroom. Because no transgender bathrooms are in this timeline.
Oh my god.
Can you quit being a Donald Trump?
If you look like a girl, you are using the girl bathroom.
Interesting.
You're gonna drive everyone away from this channel who even has.
Oh,
even
I'm
a
cutting
slight
that shit
amount
out.
of interest.
Because I'm going to edit this. There's so much dead space and like too many times where it's like.
And then write a trail
Fair
ration
enough.
in your
But
I mean, that's over.
don't
we're already,
hate
like.
don't hate me. But I
And
actually
then
like.
each trail
this
ration
is just me,
silver, so
But I
probably
actually
buy
do
some
enjoy watching and or listening to people uncut on YouTube. I mean, literally, I will watch people who are.
So
like,
I'll load up uncut, and then I'll load cut edited.
yeah, like highlights. Or well, highlights. Isn't the right
Basically, professionalism video.
word. Yeah.
Well, as professional as I can edit, because my software is potato.
What are you using, Movie Maker?
Spot on.
Dude! Please tell me you're at least using XP. Movie Maker. That shit's good shit.
That's the one I'm familiar with. Well, actually, it's an updated version from it, but it.
Oh
still,
gosh, you're using the Windows 10 version, aren't you? I'm disappointed.
Well, okay. Leave a dislike.
You know what? www.youtube.com. I know it pops up in the frickin' search results.
Or does our channel actually pop up? No.
Well, you have to actually type it in, but
Can't tell if it's great that I can't wear armor and go. Armor.
I'm wondering
and
it. No, I don't.
Yeah, we have no tank except the rogue. The rogue
Wait
is
a
like
minute.
the tankiest we have right now.
It's
No. No.
monks when they like level up more, they get really like badass.
Yeah, dude, those. You might as well be Saitama.
You're gonna have a
once you
hard
get high
time
enough
early
level.
game, but late game you're gonna be like a god.
Then again, that's a lot of classes.
We're
My
really
argument
spell
is-
heavy.
My argument is wizard's the strongest level 20.
Really?
They get wish.
Mm.
Wish. I wish you're fucking dead. Okay, you're dead.
Idiot with a camera, episode 1. What the hell? How did I not notice that one? I even have freaking notifications on for this damn channel.
Because YouTube's demonetizing our channel.
For there.
We're making like 2 cents. They're like, nope, this is our 2 cents.
We still have 5 subscribers, Blake.
Dude, I actually watched the entirety of your guys' introduction podcast.
Was it good?
I found it interesting, actually.
Yeah, I had to upload another video after this one. After I get this all edited, I'm gonna upload one stating how we're changing it because we were gonna do the co-campaign. He was gonna do it first, and I was gonna play the chaotic neutral bard that we random ginned together.
Chaotic neutral bard.
Female, 16 years old, human.
What the
And she's like 4'6".
And she's like chubby. She's
Yeah.
like,
oh,
We
dude.
we
you guys want to
randomized
hear
all
a
the
song?
rules.
And like the song that I was gonna make for her is how her mother re-wed this one guy, and like she got raped on a hill by her stepfather. It was gonna be really fun.
It wasn't just me.
Okay.
Boy. So Kramer, how's it like working self-checkout?
Dude, it's either really boring or it's like the biggest job in the world.
It's pretty bad.
And then having to deal with customers that either A, can't hear you, or B, don't want your help, or C, are just stupid.
Can't
Or all
figure out
together.
how the fuck to work it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
No, that's-
after this
that's-
commercial break.
It's usually about 80% of the people there, they have some sort of problem.
Yeah, I
which
was
is
having,
fine because the system's fucking stupid. And that's okay. It's when they they'll disagree with me or be like, "No, you're fucking wrong," and I'll look at them and be like, "No, you're fucking wrong. Just calm your tits for 3 seconds."
Yeah.
Hey, I hate to be this guy, but one crazy idea we should do for this chat: Mario Party.
Oh God. I mean, we do have some Twitch recordings on there. I don't know if you watched them or not.
No, I only have watched.
They're
the
pretty
introduction.
dry because they're live streamed on Twitch and then taken over. So there's lots of dead space.
Well, and here's the thing: we don't. At this point, the channel does not have a substantial enough subscriber base to use them as fodder for clearing dead space.
Yeah.
Because if you hit a bad enough dead space, or if you hit dead space, I've seen a lot of streamers literally just go to chat, or in most cases, they're singular people, but they rely heavily on chat for most interaction.
Hmm.
That and the reaction to various shit in game.
Yeah.
And then when your chat gets big enough, it just becomes cancer.
That's what happens. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. I don't know how big we're gonna get, but we'll try. We will try.
I personally am trying to avoid the word "we" because, I mean, sure, I'm helping with the channel in this regard, but I don't feel like I have a very big investment into it.
Well, I was gonna say if you were like willing, that Discord server you made, have all our cancer join that.
I mean,
If we do get big.
I would have to do a lot of changes for that.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the new roles that I created for that Discord, the D&D, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Competitive,
Yeah.
would have to be substantially revamped.
Yeah.
And if we were going to do that, I would purposefully create I would purposefully create channels that only people part of or part of this channel could access.
Donate
sure.
$100 to our Patreon and join our Discord.
God.
So I mean, sure, there could be cancer going on in general chat, but we could have a sensible conversation in the Goblin Cast general, or the more specific to us general chat.
Yeah.
But we're not at that point yet But once we start getting closer to that, I will start thinking into that.
Okay. So you guys done shopping?
I've been done shopping for a while.
Okay. So you guys wake up the next morning, and you guys don't know what to do. So you guys end up finding each other in the town market, just like chilling out.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Macarena.
So,
Hello.
I suggest we try to find out how these things came to our town.
You're a halfling.
I mean-
You want to find fetchlings?
Hang on.
Yeah.
I think you asked the wrong question there.
Okay.
I mean, I pretty much know how they got here, but why did they come here? Might be the better answer, or better question.
Okay, how did they get here?
They're magical beings capable of crossing planes. You do the math.
Sure.
What's math?
Yeah.
Do you have a linguistics? I know you do.
Oh, actually, I don't know if I have an investment into the
Well,
linguistics.
I know it's a class skill for a
Well,
wizard.
yeah. But even if I didn't have it, it's probably something that I still have a decent amount in because of just my class or my build. I can't even check.
Anyway, do we have any leads, Mr. Wizard?
I don't know. I mean, according to our knowledge, they're not even in town anymore.
No, they
were-
captured the last one, remember?
Yeah, so they're not even in town.
Yeah, they left. The military left and went back to the main, kingdom capital or whatever of their territory. We should get that world map finished sometime.
Is there like a job posting board somewhere?
Yes. Oh
We'll
wait,
go
that's
take a
gonna
look.
be. Okay, you take a look. Where is the? Oh, there it is. And on this job poster board, we have some news articles that are on there on this job board because it's a pretty peaceful town, so not a lot of stuff goes on. So there are pieces of paper on it, mostly like, hey, come join us tonight at midnight to do a moon dance or whatever, just typical community bullshit. On the stuff, and then there's like some news about the events that happened the day prior, and then there's a wanted poster.
I'll examine the wanted poster.
You look at the wanted poster. Oh, since we're starting a new day, I need to do another roll.
Well, I thought it was per session, not per day.
Well, it's probably per day.
Okay, fair enough.
Because the thing moves around. Oh wait, that is the wrong die. Yes. Kicks.
Actually, we should probably tell the viewers.
So, I added an Easter egg. I'm not going to give out a lot of information, but for day one, the Easter egg did not kick. Today, it did.
Oh dear.
So this will help me out a little bit since I'm out of material right now, but I have something in mind. So the thing kicks. Okay. So you guys are looking at the wanted poster, and the guy who's wanted, it's a picture of a dwarven guy with a scar across his face. It's a hand-drawn picture. A scar across his face, and it says, Brigsby the dwarf still has not been captured. Bring to Daenerys bring to the Daenerys Street Capitol building or whatever, some building, the fucking prison of
Yeah.
Dyserys and the main hold.
Okay.
So their main city, which is the Daenerys tree. And you'd be rewarded 1,000 silver pieces.
Say,
So that's equivalent to 100 gold.
so
Last location, cave southeast of Banhy.
I turned to the party. So, anyone got any information potentially about this guy?
Since he was raised here, he would say, yeah, he's a troublemaker. I'm having a lot of trouble with him.
Yeah, I'm starting to put a name to this guy. He used to be the town fucking punk a long time ago, but we managed to get rid of him. But I guess he's starting up his shit again.
Okay. So we might be potentially capable of tracking him down through information from him. Possible.
I might know where one of his hideouts is.
Okay. I'll check. I'll check out the information for the celebration you had mentioned.
Okay.
Like part of it is it alcoholic?
No.
Oh, it's a non-alcoholic.
It's like a kid's show, star thing, like astrology lesson.
Ah. Well, that's less interesting. I can't bust out my wine. What? I'm just waiting for a good opportunity to bust wine out.
So I'm looking at intelligent items, like items that have sentience, and you can roll on the table to get some abilities. And 96 through 100 is item can use true resurrection on wielder once per month.
Whoa! Wait, what?
So you can have like a ring that's sentient, right? And it like has its own consciousness and everything.
Right.
And if you roll high enough on the percentage table, it can cast resurrection on you once per month. So like if it detects that like you're dead, it'll resurrect you. And it's true resurrection. So like if your soul's gone, like it can like bring you back.
So if you get incinerated into oblivion and yet you're still like wearing the ring, somehow you're
No, the ring itself casts a spell and brings you back.
that's pretty broke.
The ring is like capable of casting the spell.
It loves you, or it hates you, and just wants to give you more misery.
Yeah,
Be like me and like implement a lantern that every time it gets turned on, it's like turning on the sun, but anything of evil alignment gets turned invisible.
Right.
I know.
a lot of the basically it tells you like how to make one of these items, and like they each have personalities. So like, for instance, it can be like a sword, and it's like its main purpose is to defeat or kill arcane spellcasters, but it wants to like protect elves like at the same time, and then you give it an alignment.
Why does this sound
I
suspiciously
think it has to
like
be within
Soul
one
Eater?
step of you, or you start going insane. Or at least that's, if I'm correct, that's how
No,
it is.
you can have an item that's completely opposite of your alignment.
Because in first edition, if it's like a completely different alignment, you can go insane.
I mean, it'll hate you. It won't try to kill you unless you fit its category.
Like if it's like a something. I don't know.
And if you give the item too much personality, it'll think it's like superior compared to you.
Really?
So it's like an AI! Wow. That's great.
Damn.
Pretty fun. Can you hand me ultimate equipment?
Yeah. There's a lot of fucking weird shit in this book, dude.
I'm just gonna take it again.
I love it. Start with wondrous items and like just like read like a few things, and then take a look at the artifacts. There's a fucking magpie. There's a magpie that's like this big, and it's all bone. It's like dead, and then like when it comes to life, it'll follow whoever like saved it or whatever, and it'll like on command it could like breath of life and like it does like all this weird shit.
Yeah.
And then there's this crown. It's a horned crown, and when you put it on the wearer, it like that. but it doesn't kill you. But you like gain control of them, and if like they attempt to take it off or like
So
move
you
it,
put it on yourself.
you instantly die.
You just said you don't die.
But if you put it on someone else's, you gain control of them. They don't die. But if you put it on yourself, you die.
Or you put it on an animal.
Yeah,
Then
magic
you control
items
the
have like weird rules in this game sometimes.
That's so weird.
Welcome to D&D Pathfinder.
Well, good. It is reminding me of Lord.
Yes, it has. It's medieval. It's got elves. It's
Art.
got orcs. It's got.
Half-life.
By the way, I'm glad you guys picked everything other than half orc because you guys would have had a hard time because this is like the one place that orcs would like hate and like they would have like a lot of like racism towards them. But don't worry, there's another place in the continent that has the reverse effects,
Oh, no.
more or less.
Also, don't think I didn't notice the name of the continent.
Huh.
Mirraden.
It has nothing to involve with magic.
Eh.
I didn't find that out till like after I named it.
Okay, fair enough.
Apparently, remember my cleric dwarf?
Yeah.
Andoran, right?
Uh-huh.
There's a city in Pathfinder that is named Andoran. Andorian, or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Like, it was spelled the same and everything. I was like, why is all this stuff taken?
I hate to say this, but are we burning out?
We're like done with content pretty much.
Yeah. It's because I can do this little segment without a map or anything. But if you guys want me to continue, I'm gonna have to like draw a map up again.
I'm entirely. I mean, if you want to, we can, but I'm not going to force you.
Okay.
Don't force content.
Exactly.
It's hard to work under pressure because then there's a lot of like holes.
I mean, we can just hang out for the rest of the time. If
Yeah.
We, want to.
Kramer, how'd you like it?
Good.
It's good.
I like it so far. This is.
We didn't do a lot, but you got a good understanding of what it's gonna be like. Lots of perceptions.
We
It's
did
like the one thing you're gonna.
We did D&D for about 2.5 hours.
I was like, if you guys want to do more, I can do it. It'll just take some time.
I mean, we can give you a break and let you get your thought process going, and then once you come up, or once you feel comfortable with a certain idea.
I was like, what time do you guys have to be home? I'll probably give you a ride home tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the fuck ever, basically.
I was like, if you can stay the night, that'd be great.
Class tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Or
right.
school tomorrow.
He's a college goer.
Like that game.
Kramer, you got any time you have to be
I have book club like I don't know
book club?
what club.
What kind of book?
Or
John dies at
you
Oh,
know,
that movie.
Hold on.
The movie.
the end.
Yeah.
But the book's like nothing.
Yeah, I heard.
There is something different than usual, however. I do, to an extent, know how to get the buses from here. Now, all the stuff I need, maybe.
Maybe. I was like, because the 126 is right there on G-Way.
Exactly.
So,
And that's the bus I normally hit.
yeah, 126 is all the way. What you read, Blake?
Beneficial bandolier if you're playing with guns.
There's a fucking blade pistol or axe pistol in there somewhere.
As a swift action, the wearer can command a single round of ammunition from the bandolier to teleport into the firearm you're using.
Look up the skull soul thing. It's a skull. Skull something. It's really fucking weird.
I'm on wondrous items.
Oh, okay, it's an artifact. This is an artifact.
Oh yeah, go right ahead. I found a bladed belt.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording.
Yeah, if we're taking a break, we should.
Yeah. Lot of less editing I have to do.